Hello once again. Good afternoon, my dear students at home. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. So again, for this time, we're going to use this platform to continue our lesson about data presentation. So if you still remember, last week we discussed about the one of the last part of our data presentation, which is the histogram. Now, if you still remember that histogram is one way of data presentation wherein that we are using the numerals, the data which are numerals or numbers. Okay, so again for histogram, we account the area of every bar, not the height or the frequency of each bar, but the area of every bar. Okay, and also for the histogram, that if the data for every class is not included, then we use the lower and upper boundary. So you know already how to find the lower and the upper boundary, right? Just only subtract to the lower limit and add to the upper limit. Like you subtract 0.5 to the lower limit and add 0.5 to the upper limit, so that you can have the lower and the upper boundary. Okay, now today we continue. So we are here now in the about the measures of central tendency for n group data. Okay, now this one is about calculation, interpretation of the data that we collected. So we have here three, like the mean, median, and the mode. Okay, so we have here our second slide, this one. So we define first what is the measures of central tendency. Now the measure of central tendency is a single value that reflects the average value of a set of data. Meaning to say that the measure of central tendency is the way on how you can your data will be described. Okay, so it reflects upon the of the data that you collected. Okay, now we have here three common measures that we are using, namely number one, we have the arithmetic mean or the mean. Number two, we have the median, and the number three is the mode. Okay, so we have here again the picture that we have on the first slide. So that's how we can solve that. So we proceed. Now for this, we're going to have first about the arithmetic mean or the mean. Okay, now we have here the first one, the mean. Now what is a mean? Mean is the sum of all values divided by the total number of the values. So for short, this is just the average. So when you say mean, that is the average value from the data collected. Okay, like the scores, if you're collecting scores, then you add them up, then divided by the total number of values, then that's the average mean. Okay, so this mean is easy to compute. Okay, because it tells us about the data that we collected. So that is why this is part of the measures of the central tendency. Now we have here the formula for the mean, this one. So mean is equal to the sum of all data divided by the total number of data. Okay, so for the sum of all data, we just simply add all the data given and we divide by the total number of data. Okay, now how we can use this? We have your examples. Number one, find the mean of the following set of numbers. Okay, you have there the numbers 12, 17, 15, 20, 30, 24, 25, 32, and 12. Okay, now how many data that we have here? We'll be counting off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 data here. So this is the value of the total number of the data, or which is the n. So you have there, and we have the formula again. The mean is equal to the sum of all data divided by the total number of data. So first is we're going to sum all the data here. This one. So we have there 12 plus 17 plus 12 plus 15, 20 plus 32 plus 24 plus 25 plus 32 and plus 12 divided by the total number of data, which is 9. Okay, so we sum up this, that is equal to 198. and we divided by 9, and that is equal to 12. So therefore, the average mean for this data that we have here is 12. Do you understand it? It's easy, right? Thank you. Now we go to the next question here, and this is about the salaries. So we have the salaries of 6 workers are given as follows. We have 5,500 baht, 7,350 baht, 6,500 baht. We have 7,525 baht, 5,800 baht, and 4,900 baht. Now we're going to find the mean salary. Okay. Now again, using the formula, we can find the mean salary. But first, we need to count how many data that we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you have 6, as we said, that there are 6 workers. Okay, now we substitute from our formula. We have there. So we add all the data here, and we divide that by the total number of data, which is 6. So we sum up this, that would be equal to 37,575 divided by 6, or that would be 6,262.50 baht. Okay, so that is the mean salary for the 6 worker. Okay, question. Thank you. Now we go to our third example. We have here the mean score of 7 students is 42. Given that the scores of 6 students are 50, 39, 42, 58, and 46. Find the score of the 7th student. Okay, did you understand the question? Now I will explain it first. Sentence number 1 says the mean score of 7 students is 42. So the mean is given already. And there are 7 students, or this is the number of data. The total number of data is 7. Okay? And the mean, or the arithmetic mean, is 42. Now in the second sentence says, find that the score given that the scores of 6 students are 50, 39, 42, 58, and 46. So there are only 6 given, but we need 7 scores, right? Because we have 7 students, so we need 7 scores. And that's our question. We need to find the 7th score, the 7th student, using the mean or the average mean. Okay? So we have here again we say let x be the score of the 7th student. Okay? So this will be the score that we're looking for. And we have here again the formula. Mean is equal to the sum of all data divided by the total number of data. And we substitute that. So we have there, the mean is 42, right? So this is the mean of the 7 data. So you have here 50, 39, 42, 58, 46 plus x. Because this is the 7th student or the 7th score, but we don't know yet. Okay? And divided by 7 because there are 7 data that we have. Now, we sum up first this, and that would be 42 is equal to 235 plus x divided by 7. Okay, to simplify this, we're going to multiply 7 on both sides, on the left and the right also. So times 7 here and times 7 here. Okay, so this time we can cut 7 here, this one and this one will be cut, and we can multiply 7 times 42, and that is 294 is equal to 235 plus x. Okay, you understand? Now, we're going to find the value of x. So we're going to transpose this 235 from positive towards the other side. It will be negative, right? It will be negative. So therefore, we say x is equal to 294 minus 235 is equal to 59. So this is the score of the 7th student that we are looking for to complete the 7 scores. Did you understand it? I hope so. Okay, but again, you can ask me anytime. You can comment below, or you can ask me in Messenger or in line also. Okay, and we have your activity. So I hope that you will answer this one. So we have here 3 questions. So these three questions are just similar to what we have in the examples. And again, answer this in a piece of paper, or if you have your notebook, you can answer this in your notebook. And send it back to me before 4 o'clock. Okay, before 4 o'clock today. And don't forget to turn in. Don't forget to turn in Google Classroom. Okay, because I will be posting this in Google Classroom. And don't forget, when you submit your answers, your activity, then don't forget to turn in, because if not, you will be absent. Okay, did you understand it? It's clear, right? Okay, so that's all for today, and we see you again next time. Bye bye.